been through the decision-making in 2008. Is your decision-making process different this time around, and if so, how?
It is, because it's based on the personal experience of having been there, done that. I was describing to Kirsten earlier today, I said, you know, if you've jumped out of an airplane, you have a whole lot better understanding of what you're going to do the next time you do it. Until you've done it, you really can, you can watch films, you can go through the training, but you really don't know the sensation of it. Well, unlike some people who are talking about running, I really do understand the sensation of it. And I also understand that the longer your campaign exists, the longer an infrastructure you've got to support. And in a time, the more candidates you have, the limit of money is going to be available, because the pool of people who are going to give in the primary is maybe not fixed, but it's not unlimited. So the idea that someone would crank up a campaign as early as possible, having been through it, it doesn't make sense unless you are so poorly known that you have to go out and wave your arms in front of everybody else and say, look at me, I'm here. I'm in a very different position than I was in 4 years ago. Obviously, I'm better known. I'm polling at the top of virtually every national poll and in many states. And by the way, one of the things that I found most interesting, I was always considered, well, he's the evangelical candidate. That's the only people who support him. But if you look polling in New Jersey, in Pennsylvania, you know, I'm leading the polls in states like that. Well, that's not exactly what I call the hotbed of evangelicalism. So no longer have I been, I think, relegated to a sort of a subset of the GOP. It puts me in a very different position. It doesn't mean that I can wait indefinitely, but it certainly means that I'd be smart to wait for not only the field to develop, but to not walk away from a platform where I get to determine what I want to talk about, to a platform where I stand there waiting my turn over 14 guys on the stage, and maybe I get called upon to answer a question about something really substantive to the presidency, like evolution.